Hello lovely viewers, I hope you are all having a nice day. For the new guests here, my name is Raya and on my channel you'll find games where you can feed your creativity, such as Planet Zoo, City Skylines, and I also recently started playing Pets Hotel. And though it may not be very creative, it does have some building elements, so I think it counts. For my returning guest, welcome back and thank you for tuning in again. And if you haven't done it already, please subscribe to the channel. I would really like that, and I would like to get 500 subscribers this year. And if I hit 500 subscribers, I will do a little giveaway. So please subscribe and share my channel with your friends. That way we'll reach our goal a lot faster, and yeah, the giveaway will happen a lot sooner as well. And now let's talk about what we are doing today. So today we are making the habitat for the Clouded Leopard. And I really enjoyed making this. I really think having this raised element there is very nice over the water, and I think it's a little bit different. We don't really have like an official viewing area. The whole path is basically the viewing area. So yeah, I didn't really thought of putting like a separate area for it. So I thought this would do pretty well because you have a quite nice viewing space. You can see a lot, and I think it's quite nice. People won't be crowded at one place, at least I hope, if they are smart. But yeah, you never know with the guests in this game, right? The thought is like you can spread out more, and yeah, I think that could be nice. And you can see more of the habitat as well this way. Look at the animal from different angles and probably have more chance in seeing the animal as well. So I think it is really not so bad. Here we are making a little shelter area for the animals, and I just kept that piece simple. And yeah, I was looking for those new these new roof panels, so to say, because they are green and they will blend in nicely, and it's very easy to make a ramp with it. Of course, with the new DLC that is coming up, it's going to be a lot easier to make a ramp, because we are getting a new tool for at the landscaping area, and that is to make a ramp out of the terrain, and I am so excited for that. I cannot wait till it's there, because it would make life so much easier. I wouldn't need to do this with the roof pieces. And yeah, here I'm going to make the fence for the habitat. I am keeping it quite simple, because sometimes less is more, of course. And I know this is all like wood, so I was like, okay, cats can climb wood pretty easily, so I need to figure out something that would look like it would keep the cats from leaving their habitat. So I was like thinking very hard about this, and at one point I figured like we have this systems for just house cats that you can put on your fence. It's like these tubes that will turn around when a cat tries to grab it, and that way they don't have any grip on it. So when they try to jump at it, they will just fall off again. And I was like, well, maybe that can be handy for this little wall. So that is what I'm making right here. And I am quite puzzling in how I want it to look and things like that. But in the end, I think we managed quite well. I am making it a neutral color so it won't stand out too much. It kind of blends in a little bit. And yeah, I put 2 layers of it on the wall just in case, because you know, cats, they are smart. I don't think people give them not enough credit for that. I mean, I have 3 cats and I'm trying to get a 4th actually. I would like to have another one. And they are smart. Cats are very smart creatures and they remember a lot. One of my cats, she had this issue with her bladder earlier this week, and we got some painkillers for it, and she didn't like those painkillers. She really did not like it. But I have another cat who a few years back she hurt her leg and she had the same painkillers, but she loved it. And now every time we've got a bottle of that same painkillers, she comes running and like begging to get some of those painkillers. She loves it, and it's been like a few years and she still remembers it. If that's not a sign of that cats have good memory, I don't know what is. They do remember things in the long run. So that is also why we had the double barrel thing on the wall right here on the gate, just in case they manage to get through the first one, but then they still have to jump to the next one, and I think that would be a lot harder. So yeah, that's the reason why I've done what I did. And eventually I did realize like this habitat at first was very big, probably way too big for the animals, because they are not that big, you know, and I don't really want them to disappear in the habitat. I know I am a fan of letting the animals have enough space, but you know, there has to be a little bit of a balance, right? So I did make it smaller off camera, and I'm very content on how it looks now. Here we are making our little frame for the climbing area, and I am quite happy with how it turned out. I tried to make it my own. Sometimes I just place prefab things in habitats, but this time I was like, I want to make something myself. And yeah, you can see the results very quickly. I tried to incorporate multiple elements in here, and I was thinking like, okay, a cat tree, how would that look? And how can I make it even more interesting for the Clouded Leopards? Leopards. And I think it turned out quite nice. We have some nice areas for them to lay in, and they can climb and they can walk, and I think for the guests it can be also very interesting, because I also thought of how the guests will look at the animals through this climbing structure. And I think if the animals are on it, guests will really have a good view of the animals, and that is what I was going for. So I am quite happy with that. I think really if the cats are walking around on the climbing frame, people will have a very good view of them. So yeah, what else? What can we talk about? There's a new DLC coming up. I'm very excited for that. With some interesting animals. I'm really excited for the fox and the raccoon. I think that there could be very nice additions for our Cape Wood Space Zoo in there. So let me hear your thoughts about that. What do you think of the new DLC? Are you excited as well? It will come out next week. I seriously cannot wait to get started. Maybe I will try to make like a little spooky house. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. I need to get some inspiration then for it, of course. Because without inspiration, it's going to be hard to make something. But yeah, or maybe I will just make some mini builds with just the habitats for the new animals. I am still figuring that one out. Let me hear your thoughts about what you would like to see, because that will help me out a lot as well, because then I know what you would like to see, and yeah, that way it's gonna be easier to make things that you like. So we are almost done with this build. After the climbing frame, we will work on the voyage, just making the habitat look very nice, and after that we're pretty much done. So yeah, let me think. Is there anything else we can talk about? I know it's been a while since I posted a last video or a video. Yeah, I was on holiday and it was very busy the last few weekends, and I still have a lot of busy weekends coming up. So it might be that videos may take a little bit longer. I apologize for that in advance now. But bear with me, I am trying to get some more content in. And as mentioned in the beginning of the video, I would like to reach 500 subscribers. I think that would really help me as well, like getting more in the vibe to create more and more videos the more subscribers I get. So that really also motivates me, you know. And I would love to be able to extend our family. And I think this is a great way to do that. But for now, I am going to leave you guys with the rest of this video. And I do hope to see you all in the next one. Not sure when it's going to be. I do know there's going to be a video about the Pets Hotel. And I hope you are all just as excited as me about that. It's a new game that's coming up, and we're only having the demo version at the moment, just to try it out. So yeah, I'm gonna do that with you guys. So until then, see you in the next video. Enjoy your day, and yeah, I love you guys. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.